Stood with Kevin O'Leary, heads-up champion of Great Britain. How does that feel?
It's good to be the champion of something. That's the main thing. I've gone all the way through the year on the GukPT, and I hadn't actually cashed. I played probably about 8 events, and in 4 of them I played a big pot for all the chips on day 2, and it just didn't go my way. I was thinking, like, if it gets to the end of the year and I'm a so-called sponsored player that hasn't actually made the money in any of the GukPT events, I'd have been quite distressed, but no, I'm really pleased.
It's a totally different game. How did it go all through the tournament?
I was happy with how it went from start to finish, because every match I played I never really went behind. The field of 32 players was a very strong field. You had Surinder Sunar, John Kabaj, obviously Mark Goodwin I played in the final. A lot of these guys are fantastic players, obviously, Jeff Duval, they're all really good players. But to be fair, a lot of them aren't heads-up players. You know, they'll always adapt to the situation, but a lot of the new guys, myself included, I play maybe 100 heads-up matches a day online.
Right.
I mean, the structure was bigger, obviously, because you had more starting chips, you had a longer clock, but you have to play situations a lot more in heads up rather than just your cards and use your chip advantage. And I think there was only one point in the entire tournament from start to finish where I might have been a couple of hundred down in chips. Other than that, all the way through I went improved and sort of just built my stack throughout the whole thing.
So can you tell the guys that don't play heads up when you sit down with them?
No, it's really strange, because obviously, I mean, I had some very hard matches. I played John Kabaj in the second round, who's a very tough player to play against. Surinder Sunar in the next round, who is Surinder Sunar, who's any situation, you know, he's always hard to play against. The guy that I played in the semi-finals is a guy called Will Mitchell, who qualified online. Right. He played a very, very good game, but in a funny way, he was one of the harder matches, because you know that Surinder's capable of making massive laydowns, and you know that John Kabaj is capable of making massive moves. When you're playing against somebody you don't know whether they're a heads-up player or not, you have to be a lot more careful. You actually have to show people a hand more often. Whereas against Kabaj or against Surinder or Mark Goodwin in the final, I could make a move with nothing. My semi-final match, I just tried to play all the way through and just play solid, and luckily it went my way.
Can you remember the final hand? Can you tell us about it?
The final hand with Mark Goodwin, I had a reasonably big chip lead. I had King Queen. I think I put in a small raise, Mark called, and the flop came 8-9 Queen, Rainbow. He's got Queen 10, I've got King Queen, all the chips went in. He needed a double up, and I just sort of closed my eyes and hoped that 2 blanks came, and thankfully they did.
Nice one. Many congratulations on the heads up. It's absolutely fantastic that we've now got a heads up champion, and I'm speaking to him.
Well, at least I'm holding on to. They can't take it away from me for 1 year. That's the main thing. They're not doing another one until the grand final next year. I'll definitely be there for it.
I look forward to 2008 and you looking after your championship and coming back to defend it. Kevin, thank you very much.
Thank you.